they are, because they were the active cities, I don't think they joined JCI so that I want to be a politician, I want to be a very successful businessman, etc., etc. Most of them, I think they were very active citizens. They did a lot of great work for their community. So they are very well, recognized in the community. That's how you start to become a leaders, right? Okay, this is about it. And I think I spent more than 20 minutes. I'm sorry about that. And do you have any questions? If you have questions, I'll be happy to answer. No questions. Do you have any question? Are you from Dallas?
Richardson, yes.
Okay.
What do you see
Right.
what do you see in the American chapters versus other countries' chapters? What do you see as a common theme that we're mostly interested in, or anything?
What do you see the difference between USJCs and other okay. When I see USJCs, this is the place where JCI studied. So many national other national organizations, they expect a lot of growth and a lot of expansion from USJCs, because in 70s JCI USA, or we call USJCs, we used to have almost 350,000 members. 80s we had about 300,000 members. 90s 20,000, 200,000 to 150,000. And even 3 years ago, when I was vice president outside the USA, it was almost 70,000 members. But when I see the members now, it's hardly 25 to 30,000, I would say. I don't know how many members you will declare later on. But so, the major reason of membership decrease was because of the US JCs. So it is really time to, I think, focus about the membership growth. I'm not just saying membership growth, but we have a responsibility to give the opportunities to other young active citizens in the world, and of course USA. And I was really thinking that quantity is important. The quality is more important than quantity. And it will be always nice to have a quality and quantity at the same time. So I think it is really time for USJCs to, this is something that I really talked to your National President John Weber, that you should really focus a lot of things, especially for those metro cities. There are still some strong chapters, and you should really study from those metro cities, and you should also create some of the chapters from metro cities. And many other organizations, they are very much involved in the international movement. Especially they come to conference and congress, share all the ideas with big. And some of the countries slightly increasing. Somehow we are increasing a little bit. But because JCI USA's membership is decreasing from starting from 10 to 15,000 membership. That's the difficulties that we are facing this time. Yes, please.
As far as the state code compared to Texas, what's the ratio as far as membership growth or drop in other states compared to Texas?
I'm not a president of USJCs, so I really don't have a number. But I think when we visit so many our seniors yesterday, they used to have 7,000 to 8,000.
25 for the first 56 days, or like that.
But I'm
personal level, what do you think you could
happen?
Okay, this can be also a very sensitive issue because we have 120 countries with 4 areas. When European countries says, we are already doing, this and that, and, we are like 20 years or 30 years advanced countries. And when it comes to Africa, they are talking about the planting trees. They are talking about real basic needs. So it is sometimes we have to be careful. So it's going to be very basic things as an individual, and we are the owner of small and medium enterprises, many people. So it can be from a corporation, enterprise level, as well as an individual. And this is the reason why. And what you see is what you believe. Please come to UN Summit. If the most important thing is come to see, and what you see is what you believe.
Activities they're going to do to push the climate change, trying to help the environment. But Derek already asked that question. Because that's something I see, and that's something I want to do also on my local chapter level.
Okay.
And there's only a very limited amount of things that we can do, but trying to have a good impact. And one of the things that I thought about, or my chapter thought about, is education. Trying to educate people, educate our members in the community how to be more environmental friendly or how to save energy. So I was just kind of wondering, on the JCI level, what kind of activities that they want to push out for us to.
It's going to be very basic, like turn off the lights whenever you leave the room.
Right.
When you go for lunch, turn off your computer. Use carbon-free products. Try to buy maybe hybrid cars if possible. So basic things, yes, which we can prevent from this climate change. In Denmark, 40% of workers in Denmark City, Copenhagen City, they commute by bicycle. And it is because, I know it is a small city, but they are really doing a lot of things for climate change. They really concerned. So,
that you were talking about.
what do you mean? Can you give me some other example by incentive?
If they grow a lot.
Oh, okay. Incentive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Incentive.
Okay. We have an award, special award. It is called presidential award for the growth. So it will be we will have local level of award, national level of award. So if you can really have a big growth, then you will have a chance to get a presidential award. Yes. And JCI Korea is a kind.
It's minimal. So how does JCI approach if the Sugarland chapter wanted to support legislation for public transportation in Houston? Does JCI not? Do they say we don't want our name associated with legislation or what?
Are you asking? Is it okay that we use the JCI name to say that JCI support this project on the political level, like with with laws and?
I think that can be very political and sensitive issue. If we maybe approach a wrong way, we can lose our name in our community. So that is something we should maybe be careful. But again, if just like our official slogan, be better. If this is something that we can make a better for Houston, of course I think we should be very strong about giving our name. But vice versa, if we're gonna make some things worse, then we should be very be careful. Yes.
I only asked because there were so many political leaders that were JCs, and I just wanted to know if there was a connection.
And you are very proud, right? You never noticed we have this many global leaders.
No, I never realized.